Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to Micro Adventures. Ellie and Josiah here. We are in Mexico, outside and live-ish. We are going to take you through a full body workout with hand weights. So, as heavy as you dare, maybe set a couple sets next to your front platform.
You know I'd have 40s in here, but...
Josiah's rocking a couple pounds today. We're saving his body for, the next class. We're gonna start off on one red spring, and we're gonna pick up our hand weights to start. We're gonna begin in a squat with a hammer curl. I want your left foot on your front platform, your right foot on your carriage. Get some space between your feet, seal down the outer edges of the feet, wrap your abs in and around you. And we're gonna find a hammer curl as we sit our hips down and back into our squat. I want you to pause right there, stronger through the core, flex the biceps, drive through the heels, and straighten your arms with purpose on the way back up. So take it down nice and slow, 2. Nice and slow, 3. Pause at the bottom on 4. Drive through your heels, squeeze your glutes, slowly lift it up. Okay, I'm not even on the machine and going slowly and engaging my muscles actively. My legs are already shaking, right? So I want you to get into that sensation right away, right? Mindfully engage with the muscles. And here's the deal, you chose this class for a reason, right? Maybe it was the length of time, maybe it was the equipment, maybe it was the theme, but you chose to be here for a reason. So I want you to fully show up, right? Let go of the to-do list, any other distractions, whatever's going on around you. Take a deep breath, right? Connect to the muscles that are working. You want to feel your glutes, your biceps, your abs, right? Get into this moment, right? How you do this class is representative of how you live your life, right? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. And it might not seem like this workout's that important, but it is, because this is a chance to practice, right? How you want to move through your day. Do you want to move through it mindfully? Do you want to rush through? In 4, we're going to take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down and hold. I want the elbows bent to 90 degrees. Give me a little tiny baby micro curl with those arms, little micro curl. Maybe sit the glutes down and back, down and back. Little curl, sit the hips down and back. Abs are a little bit tighter. You're here for 4. You're here for 3, 2, 1, hold. Hold. Now, if you need to lift an inch out of the squat, that's fine, but stay here. Final 10 seconds, you're just holding. Flex the arms. Maybe send the elbows forward half an inch. We go standing outer thighs with a wide row. In 3, 2, slowly come up to standing. Don't lose the tension on the carriage. From here, flip your palms to face you. Now, as you send the carriage out, hinge forward from your hips. As you reach your furthest point, I want a big wide row, and then resist back in. Good. So rather than rowing as you send the carriage out, you're gonna send the carriage out. You're gonna hinge forward at the hips. At your furthest point, then you're gonna pause, hit the row. Good, so there is a difference. This is gonna get you a little pause where it's most challenging in outer thighs, a little extra engagement. So you're probably gonna feel this move a little bit more today than normal, which is a good thing. Seal down the outer edges of your feet, right? Check in with your core. We're tipping forward at our hips and our abs are staying super, super tight. Good. If you need a heavier set of weights, maybe put 2 sets of weights together and use that instead. You should be feeling your back muscles, your abs, and your legs. This is really full body, right? We're compressing this workout to make it even more effective in a shorter amount of time, but it does require on your end that you show up fully, right? Going as slowly as you can and really connecting to the muscles that you're working and squeezing them just a little bit extra. In 4, we're gonna send the carriage out and hold. Do not lock out your knees. Here's 3, 2, send the carriage out, hold. Seal down the outer edges of feet, soft bend in the knees, hinge forward from the hips. Let's go all wide rows, all wide rows. And you can pick up the tempo a little bit here on these wide rows. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, back to full range in 4, 3, 2, 1, full range of motion. We're still hitting that wide row on our furthest push out. You have 13 seconds. It is a floor runner's lunge with serve the platter arms. So we'll be stepping our left foot to the floor, right toes to the carriage. We are going floor runners with serve the platter in 3, 2, 1. So quarter turn to your left. Step your left foot forward to the floor, right toe stay tucked to the carriage. I want you to bend down through both knees. So get down nice and low, palms face up, elbows start in front of the ribs. Now as you send your right leg back, send your palms forward. Good. Are they getting you? Good. Okay, keep going, keep going. No, not good that the skeeters are getting you. So we are in a floor runner's lunge with a serve the platter. Good. And this is what it means when you're filming live. You might just get sprayed with bug spray while you're working out. Close your eyes, close your mouth. Really important, don't get the bug spray in your mouth, friends. I'm telling you. That class was wild. All right, hopefully you're still with us. We're still doing a runner's lunge. We're still doing serve the platter. Okay, you do want a little bit of a hinge forward from the hips. That's gonna help you get into your left glute a little bit deeper. Awesome work. Slow, slow tempo. Okay, so a lot of chest, bicep, and shoulder happening for you. Make sure the chin is slightly off the chest. Nice tempo and control here, Josiah. We're gonna go just 30 seconds in this move. I want a little more energy down through the left heel. Right heel, see if you can lift it up a tiny bit higher. Right knee maybe drops down a little lower. Right, if you need more resistance, your right foot's at the very front edge of your carriage. Less resistance, your right foot's at the back edge of your carriage. So fine tune this, make it exactly what you need. You've got 5 seconds. Right knee stays under the right hip. We're going split squats. I want you to set down one of your weights in 4, 3, 2, right knee under the right hip. We're gonna take our one weight between both palms. We've got a wood chop. So you're gonna go ahead and dip your right knee down. You're gonna reach your weight outside your left knee and then drive through left heel. You're gonna reach the weight up and across the body. So we sink it down, wood chop, lift up and across. Awesome. So stabilizing the carriage on this one, perfect. Now be mindful that the left knee doesn't start drifting towards your toes. If the resistance feels a little too heavy on the carriage, just step your left foot further forward or reach your right toes and tuck them further back on the carriage. I don't really care about the carriage being heavy at this moment. I care about the integrity of this move. So sinking down, getting low, reaching across to the outside of the left thigh and then up and across the body, right? So a lot of core, a lot of upper body happening together. You've got 30 seconds left here. We are headed to 2 block springs next. We've got a rise and shine at the back of the machine on deck. In 4, we're gonna find a little hold. In 3, 2, take it down, hold, give me a little pulse down. Keep that weight outside the left thigh, pulse the right knee straight down towards the machine. Final 10 seconds, sit back into the left hip. You've got 8, 7, give me 2 black springs in 5, 4, 3, 2, set your weight down. Let's go 2 black springs. Knees on top of your carriage, hands are gonna wrap over your back platform. We go rise and shine. So you'll start in a child's pose position. Keep your hips where they are, strong core, use your lats. Push into your palms, lift your heart space through the arms. Good, nice hustle in that transition. Hopefully y'all are in your rise and shine. Knees on top of the carriage, hands wrap over the back platform, strong straight arms. You're pushing into the palms, lifting your chest forward. You're gonna feel this exercise in your lats, these big wing-shaped muscles on the back, your core and your triceps. We're hearing some movement over here in the trees. It's either a lizard or a dog or a rooster. Any other guesses, Josiah?
I'd never guess a dog in the tree, but okay.
He says there's probably not a dog. Not in the tree. He could be like at the base of the tree, like rustling around.
So it's in the tree. Are you in the trees?
All right, 15 seconds. Relax your neck. Good, nice tempo. We're gonna get into a lat pull down next. So seamless transition. Meet me in that child's pose in 3, 2, hold the child's pose. Now bend the elbows and draw your chest over the back platform. Now where Josiah has his hand set up is gonna get the most resistance. Hands on the inside edge of the back platform will give you a little less resistance. And if you really need more, just go one arm at a time. Nice. That's also gonna get you a little bit more for the core, right? So the core is stabilizing Hips stay nice and steady, and really focus on driving the elbow back, squeezing down your backside. "20 seconds here. We will be taking a gentle carriage ride up front. I want you to make sure you don't crunch your toes. We're going back to one red spring. I'm gonna get into a floor runner's lunge, left side with serve the platter arms. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, carefully ride the carriage forward. Don't crunch your toes. 1 red spring. Pick up your hand weights. It will be right foot forward to the floor. Left foot forward, what leg are we on? Right foot forward to the floor, sorry, right foot. Left toes tuck onto the carriage. We're going floor runner's lunge, right leg. We already worked the left leg. Let's go serve the platter as the left leg sends the carriage back. Sorry for the confusion, y'all. Every once in a while, the rights and lefts get a little mixed up, but I think for the most part, I do a pretty good job about that. Don't at me. Okay, right foot drives down into the floor. Left heel's nice and lifted. Great job here, Josiah. Left knee is dipping down as low to the machine as you can get, right? And if the serve the platter is getting to be too much for your shoulders, you can turn this into a bicep curl, right? And likewise, at any point as you move through these classes, here's the deal. You know your body best, right? So if some option I give just really isn't working for your body today, I want you to empower yourself to take the option that is right for you. You know best. Not me, not Josiah. Good. Let's go. 30 seconds. Keep actively pressing the right foot down into the floor. Take a peek down at your right knee. Is it drifting behind the heel? Can you get it to stack right over the heel and then push down through your heel? Good. Recommit to the left leg. 20 seconds. We will set down one of these weights. We're going to get into our split squat with a wood chop. 10 seconds. Can you sit a little lower in runner's lunge? Can you go slow, slow, slow? Just one more runner's lunge. Set down one weight in 3, in 2, and 1. So left knee under the hip, set down one of your weights. You're gonna reach your arms outside your right thigh, and then you're gonna lift up, split squat up, reach up and across the body. So left knee dips as you reach the weight outside the right thigh, and then lift up. Try to keep your torso somewhat steady, right? We want to keep both of our knees facing forward, and we're reaching the weight across the body, stabilizing through the core, and then reaching up and across the body, again, stabilizing through your core. Excellent work, everyone. Okay, we've got one more move to finish out the legs. We're gonna take the weights with us. Okay, we've got some hip lifts in a bridge turnout position. So if you've ever done bar class, you're probably familiar with a turnout, right? That means knees and toes wide and doing some bridge lifts there. We've got just 20 seconds here. Focus on finding your depth here. In 4, take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down and hold. Little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. That was a mosquito. Little pulse down, down, down. You've got 10 seconds. You're going to step both feet forward in front of the front platform. Weights in hand, lie down on your back. In 3, 2, 1. Step both feet forward. Have a seat on your front platform. Maybe scoot your glutes forward a little bit more. And then lie down and back. So you want your head, neck, and shoulders resting onto your carriage. That in a good spot?
Yeah.
Good. Now, if you can, pick up your weights. You're gonna set them on top of your hip creases and then walk your feet out as wide as you can. So knees and toes wide. We're gonna go bridge lift. So drive through your heels, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up. With control, slowly lower down. Now, if this is not comfortable on top of the micro, you can lie down beside your micro and do the same move. Good. So knees and toes are out nice and wide, so you're firing up the outer edges of the glutes. Heel down the outer edges of your feet. Drive through your heels. In 4, we're gonna hold at the top. In 3, 2, drive up, lift, hold. Good. Now give me a little flare of the knees out, hold. Little flare, hold. Little flare, hold. Strong core. Drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, little knee flares, little knee flares. If the weights become too much, you can always set them down. You're here for 4. You're here for 3, 2, hold the flare of the knees wide. Now just pulse your hips up. Drive through the heels, little squeeze the glutes. Right where your hamstring meets your glute, that's where I want you to squeeze. Little squeeze, little squeeze. Keep that flare of the knees wide so you feel the outer sides of the glutes. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. Back to full range in 2, 1. Lower the hips all the way down. Drive through the heels, lift up. Nice work. Let's go 30 seconds. We have skull crushers on deck, so we're gonna hit the back sides of those arms, which we haven't really touched too much today. 20 seconds in these bridge lifts. Maybe see if you can flare the knees out a little wider, go a little slower, mindful in this movement. Okay, this is our final chance to really burn out the legs here. In 4, we're gonna hold at the top. In 3, 2, lift your hips up, hold. Good. Take your weights, extend them straight up over your chest, palms face in towards one another. Now you're gonna bend at the elbows, hand weights come towards your temples, and then extend the arms straight up. You're working your triceps. Now, if you can stay lifted in the bridge, you're gonna stay up in this bridge so that you continue to burn out the glutes. Check in with the abs, and if at any point you need to set the hips down, set the hips down. And just go with the skull crusher. We're getting into our triceps here. Good. In 4, bend the elbows and hold. In 3, 2, bend the elbows, hold. Give me a little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, full range, stay with me. Okay, first thing we've really done for our triceps. See if you can lift the hips back up. If you set the hips down, you've got 15 seconds, and then we're all gonna set our hips down. We've got a lat pullover on deck. Great job. Let's go 5, let's go 4, 3, 2, extend the arms up straight, set your hips down, and we're gonna go lat pullover. So we're gonna keep the arms pretty straight. We're gonna extend them up overhead. Good, and then bring them back up over the chest. Now you can bring the weights together just as Josiah has done. Knit your ribs together, focus on your core. Your lower back is not gonna arch away from the machine, so keep the abs really tight, and this works your lats, right, as well as your triceps, as well as your core. Hips are lowered down for this one. Good. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed away from your ears, neck is nice and long, right? And take your time if you want to try this out with lighter weights or no weights at all, that's okay. This is the first time we've done this move in particular on the Microformer, so give your muscles a chance to feel it, right? Think about those big wing-shaped muscles that we used in that rise and shine. This is kind of a similar motion, but now we're lying down on our back. So think about your lats sliding towards your back pockets. Beautiful. 10 seconds, we're not gonna do any pulses or holds. We're going 1 white spring. You have 2 moves to finish class. Give me a reverse wheelbarrow in 4, 3, 2, carefully come up. Set your weights down. We're gonna go 1 white spring, knees to your front platform, hands to your carriage, and we go reverse wheelbarrow, right? First plank of the day. First plank of the day, Josiah, can you even believe it? Grip your glutes, okay? Knit your ribs together, shoulders stay away from the air. Slowly send the arms out away from you. Feel the catch in your abs and your lats. Slide the hands back in, right? So we just primed our lats for this move here. I want you to continue to feel those lats working to help you in your wheelbarrow. Soft bend in the elbows. If you want to turn this into a little reverse cobra to get a little more tricep, you definitely can. And this is our second to last exercise. Okay, so really light on the planks today. That doesn't mean we didn't get the shoulders. That doesn't mean we didn't get our core, right? Every single move we did today was really full body, right? Using the weights with our leg series, kept our whole body working the whole time. You've got 15 seconds. We're gonna send the carriage out to a little challenge point and hold. So send it on out, find a little hold here, and give me a little pulse. Just out an inch, back in an inch, 10 seconds. We're coming up to the toes. We have a reverse bear crawl to finish out class. In 4, 3, 2, bring your toes to your front platform. Find your full plank position. From there, we are going reverse bear crawl. So bend through the knees, stop once the knees are underneath the hips, step both feet to the floor, both feet to the platform, lengthen out. Now, each part of this movement, I want you to do it with care. Make it as slow as possible. Try to keep your hips super level. That means they don't dip one side or the other, and your shoulders and hips stay level with one another. This takes a ton of core engagement to step down to the floor and back up. Each time you do so, I want you to alternate which foot leads. Okay, this is our finisher. This is where You get to finish this class, right? How do you want to end? Right? You want to end on a high? You want to end on a low? No, we all want to end on a high. You've got 15 seconds. Get back into this plank. Get back into that bear crawl. Find where you feel it the most in your body and hold. In 3, 2, find your hold. Maybe you're in the tabletop. Maybe you're stepping the feet back. Maybe you're in plank. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. You are done. Sit your hips to your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Oh, such a great job. I hope y'all loved that format. Just a really nice way to mix things up for us. Let's go ahead and slowly make our way up to seated. Okay, 2 deep breaths to seal in all that hard work. All right, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in, stretch it all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome, awesome job. Please make sure that you're stretching it out. You're doing some yoga, you're doing some stretching classes, or taking a few minutes after each workout to stretch. Thank you so much for being here, and we hope we will have you back in class again real soon.